Today's horoscope, Libra May 9th, 2025. Discover your future with my daily horoscope for you about love, work, health, money and compatibility with other signs. The moon moves into your sign today, signaling more interactivity and the need for emotional engagement for a couple of days. You quite suddenly pay more attention to your unmet needs, and you're particularly resourceful and dynamic. The moon in your sign tends to animate and perhaps exaggerate your emotions so that you pay more attention to them. In truth, you may only be seeking a bit of feedback or validation for your feelings now. Today's transits can point to some indecision, but this doesn't stop you from enjoying yourself. While self-directed activities fare the best today, you're gaining others' cooperation easily. Asserting yourself comes naturally and goes over very well. It's an excellent time for motivation and focus. A very long-term trend is appearing with the movement of a far-off celestial object. Juno, the asteroid of marriage and loyalty, is dancing through the depths of space. This celestial object holds ties to how we interact in our relationships. As she spins sweetly in a retrograde through Sagittarius, she will take on the characteristics of the Archer. This will encourage us to pursue a union that honors and respects commitments to others. Freedom, spontaneity, and expression will be absolutely paramount now and in the future. Prepare to notice this energy echoing ever so slightly in the time to come. Your intellect, especially your memory, will be sharp and useful. If any thorny problems have been troubling you, give them a second look. The persistence of these issues has meaning for you. This is a great day for recognition. Have you been a strong team player, a diligent worker, or an uncomplaining family member lately? Today, that recognition you've been trying to go without may float towards you, so take it in, and don't be self-effacing. In fact, you're probably not giving yourself enough credit. What is the most positive thing you could do for yourself today? If it's getting a little exercise, that would be highly recommended. Financial security is something that is very important. This day brings you the vibration that is conducive to enhancing this area of your life. Consider the family's income and expenses to see if there are ways to increase available cash flow, especially if there seems to be a shortage. Rework your budget and talk with all the members of the household for ideas and wishes. Families that come together on the subject of material gains and financial concerns are better off than those who don't. As the moon returns to Libra today, this is not just the chance that you get every 4 weeks to check in and become more emotionally and intuitively engaged and aware, but with the changing cosmic conditions from when it was here just 4 weeks ago. While over the coming days this will pick up on the strong influences on the playful, creative, and adventurous side of life's fence, but with a sense of nostalgia in the mix this time. This will also reveal a rise in focus on your relationships and the importance, especially over the next few days, of having the communication lines open. Mercury is still separating from an alignment with Chiron in your relationship sector yesterday that saw the planets of communication and healing come together, when the moon returns for its monthly visit to Libra, and the timing couldn't be better. While this will give the spirit of romance and especially a sense of romantic nostalgia a boost, over the coming days this will put pressure on a balance between your own and your relationship needs. Fortunately, while Mercury, the planet of communication, is still in your communication sector. Daily Planetary Overview. Today's cosmic climate brings an interesting emotional undercurrent worth paying close attention to. With the moon in diplomatic Libra opposing both dreamy Neptune and passionate Venus in Aries, we find ourselves at a crossroads between clarity and confusion in our relationships. This is the kind of energy that can either inspire greater understanding or stir up miscommunications cloaked in politeness. So here's the question we should all be asking ourselves: am I being kind, or am I being passively avoidant? This is a powerful day to observe how you're showing up in your interactions. You may feel like someone is giving you a strange vibe, or perhaps you're sensing tension that no one's quite naming. Maybe someone accuses you of being distant or unclear, or maybe you find yourself questioning someone's true intentions. These moments, although subtle, are little mirrors, opportunities to reflect on how transparent we're really being in our communication. Instead of letting uncertainty fester, try leaning into gentle honesty. If something feels off, say so. If you're unsure about where you stand with someone, ask. Being direct doesn't have to mean being harsh. In fact, clear, kind communication is one of the greatest gifts we can offer each other, especially under this kind of foggy emotional energy. But it's not all serious. In fact, you might notice that your everyday life feels especially vibrant and fulfilling right now. The energy of connection is strong. You're likely getting along effortlessly with the people around you. Whether it's a friendly chat with a barista, an easy conversation with a coworker, or a warm moment with a loved one, there's a beautiful ease unfolding in your daily interactions. Ride that wave. These small, meaningful moments help restore balance and remind us of the value in simply showing up with warmth. If you're feeling more energized than usual mentally or physically, don't be surprised. It may be that something internal has finally clicked. Perhaps you've let go of lingering self-doubt, or maybe you're just feeling more confident in your own skin. Whatever it is, you're in an excellent position to start making real progress toward your goals. You might even have a few creative or personal ideas that you've been sitting on. Today is the kind of day that invites you to get moving, to make a plan, and to trust that your enthusiasm can carry you forward. In your relationships, there's a renewed sense of promise. You may find that conversations with those closest to you spark new insights, deepen emotional bonds, or help you understand yourself better. That said, try not to approach these connections purely for what they can offer you. Emotional depth is what turns short-term convenience into lasting connection. Ask yourself, am I listening with my heart as much as my head? Am I showing up with presence, or just looking for validation? Others are likely noticing your cheerful and lighthearted energy. You might find yourself being the person everyone wants to be around. Your genuine interest in others and your ability to make them feel seen is shining through. There's a magnetic quality to your presence, and it's fueled by your openness and warmth. If you've been meaning to reconnect with someone, strike up a new conversation, or simply strengthen your existing bonds, this is the perfect time. You never know where a seemingly small connection could lead. Now, let's talk finances. You may find yourself tempted by offers that seem promising, maybe a spontaneous investment opportunity, a big purchase, or advice from someone who seems confident. While it's fine to explore your options, today's planetary alignments advise caution. Not everything is as clear as it appears, and Neptune's haze can cloud even the best judgment. Before you act, ask yourself, do I have all the information I need? Am I being patient, or am I reacting to fear or excitement? Sometimes, the best decision is to wait a little longer. And while your mind may be racing with ideas and your calendar might be full, don't forget to check in with your body. Your nervous system might be more taxed than you realize, especially if you've been riding a wave of nonstop activity. Excitement and momentum are beautiful, but they're not sustainable if you're burning the candle at both ends. Be mindful of your energy. Prioritize sleep, stay hydrated, and find a few quiet moments to reset. When you finally allow yourself to rest, you may find that the relaxation feels more fulfilling than ever before. So today, take this as your reminder: clarity over confusion, honesty over avoidance, connection over convenience. This is your moment to realign with what matters most, not just in your relationships, but within yourself. And I'd love to hear from you. Have you noticed any shifts in your relationships lately? Are there conversations you've been avoiding, or truths you've been waiting to share? Drop a comment below and let's support each other in moving toward more honest, empowering communication.